We like to believe that intelligence protects us, that smart people see what others can't, that knowledge is a shield against mistakes. History says otherwise. Some of the worst financial disasters were fueled not by ignorance, but by brilliance. This channel exists to explore history, money, and psychology. Because civilizations don't collapse when people are stupid. They collapse when confidence blinds intelligence. Isaac Newton is remembered as one of the greatest minds in human history. He discovered the laws of motion. He explained gravity. He reshaped science forever. He was not reckless. He was not uneducated. He was not naive. And yet, Isaac Newton lost a fortune in one of history's most infamous financial bubbles. The year was 1720. Britain was gripped by excitement. A company known as the South Sea Company promised unimaginable wealth. Its mission sounded official. It had government backing. It promised profits from trade with South America. In reality, the trade barely existed. But belief did. Shares of the South Sea Company began to rise. Slowly at first, then rapidly, then uncontrollably. The entire nation watched prices climb. Politicians promoted it. Aristocrats invested. Ordinary citizens followed. This was not just a market, it was a social movement. Newton initially invested cautiously. And then something important happened. He made money. That success reinforced his confidence. And confidence is dangerous. When prices continued to rise, Newton sold his shares and locked in a healthy profit. He later remarked that he could calculate the motion of the heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. It should have ended there, but it didn't. As the bubble expanded, Newton watched others grow rich. Neighbors, colleagues, friends. Regret set in. This is one of the most powerful forces in human psychology, the pain of missing out. Watching others succeed feels worse than losing yourself. So Newton re-entered the market, at much higher prices, with far more capital. This time, he didn't act as a scientist. He acted as a human. The bubble reached its peak. And then, just as it always does, belief cracked. Confidence evaporated. Prices collapsed. Panic spread. The South Sea Company imploded. Newton lost the equivalent of millions in today's money. Not because he lacked intelligence, but because intelligence does not cancel emotion. This is the lesson history keeps repeating. Smart people don't fail because they don't understand risk. They fail because they believe they are different. Psychologists call this overconfidence bias, the belief that our intelligence makes us immune to mistakes others make. It doesn't. In speculative environments, intelligence can become a liability. It builds convincing narratives. It rationalizes absurd prices. It creates stories powerful enough to silence doubt. The South Sea bubble followed the same structure as every bubble before and after it. Early success, social validation, excessive confidence, denial of risk, collapse. Newton wasn't alone. Some of the most educated minds in Britain were ruined. Because markets are not exams. They are emotional ecosystems. They reward belief during the rise and punish it brutally at the end. The South Sea bubble wasn't about bad math. It was about human psychology under pressure. Fear of missing out, regret, pride, the need to feel exceptional. These forces do not disappear with intelligence. They grow stronger. This is why every generation believes it has discovered something new. A smarter system, a safer asset, a guaranteed future. and why every generation eventually learns the same lesson. History doesn't repeat itself, but it humiliates those who think they've outgrown it. If one of the greatest minds in history could not escape human psychology, neither can we. If this gave you a new perspective, subscribe. Because the past isn't finished. It's watching.